meeting. Okay, now we are connected. I was connecting to also YouTube. So if you are not following YouTube, make sure that you go follow Travel Live Globally on YouTube because today's announcements has some things to do with that. And it is an informal meeting. I kind of just wrote down the things that I want to share with you. So you'll see me looking to the side. Oh my gosh. I haven't been on live in so long, but I'm happy to be back. Let's start there. Okay, so I wrote down some things on the side that I want to share with you, and I am glad to be back live. I need to do this more often, and there might be some news today that I'm going to be sharing with you where I will be doing some more lives. But let me go ahead and update you. I may not be able to see who is joining, so make sure that you drop it in the comments that you're here with me. Say hey, and when this is over, I will go back and look. Again, I am on two platforms. I am on YouTube, Travel Live Globally, and I am on Facebook, Global Entrepreneurs. And so I want to speak to you, global entrepreneurs, and thanks everyone for joining me. Again, it's been a minute since I've been live, but thank you for joining me today. I see that there's a few people on. I cannot see you. Thank you for being here. If you are catching this replay, you know what to do. Hit hashtag replay. Let me know that you've been here so I can stop by and say hi. So, first thing I want to share with you what I dropped into the Global Entrepreneurs group on Facebook. So if you have not joined, I will drop a link in the comments on YouTube so that you can come and join us over there also. I plan to start getting more active in there as Global Entrepreneurs so that we can share ideas and travel the world together, correct? So the first thing I want to do is I am doing something new this year. I am going to be gone for 6 months. Oh my God. I've lived over abroad before, but I've never traveled for 6 months as a global entrepreneur. And you know, as I say, global entrepreneurs are anything from 3 months to 6 months at a time. So this time I'm going for 6 months. Oh my God, 6 months. And it's I'm excited about it. A little sad about leaving my grandbabies, but I am excited about it. And we are going back to Curacao. But there's a catch. At the end, I'm going to give you some other countries we are considering visiting while we are there, and you will get to vote on which one we go to. So stay to the end, and I'm going to give you those options so that you can vote. Let me know which one you would like to know more about. And that may be the one with the most votes or, shows the most interest. We'll add it to our list to go to. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you. The other thing I want to share with you, you guys know I have this global entrepreneurship group. And was at first started off helping other people become global entrepreneurs. Well, now I have been building my own business as a global entrepreneur outside of being a digital nomad or, doing things online, actually in person things that you could do with as a global entrepreneur. So when I go back to Curacao, my main focus will be living the global entrepreneur lifestyle. And I'm going to be doing some workshops. I will share this with you. I'm going to do on the YouTube channel. Hold on one second. Brina! Sorry about that. Sometimes you just got people in the house that just don't want to respect what you got to do. Anyways, I waited for this moment so that I can have this time, but I'm going to document my life as a global entrepreneur. And speaking of children, I will have my granddaughter with me for the first month while I am in Curacao. So if you are a parent and you're thinking about moving abroad or you have a small child with you that you want to take with you, those will be some great episodes to check out to see how we handle it working and traveling in a foreign country as a family. So make sure you check those out. But I'm going to be probably document the whole 6 months that I am gone. And I will be documenting that on the YouTube channel. So make sure that you follow Travel Live Globally. So the business I've been building behind the scenes is working with organizations and customer facing organizations with their customer experience, teaching you how to build. I am tongue twisted. The baby got me all blended up in my hair right now. So I'm helping customer facing organizations create customer experience that is unforgettable. We do this by tapping into your emotional intelligence, your energy, and creating that customer connection so that they feel the service that you are getting. This is more about feeling than the actual tangible service that you are giving, right? So it is taking a different approach. So I've taken WAVE, which stands for Wisdom, Awareness, Vision, and Energy, and I've transferred that into a service that now I can take globally and help other organizations, businesses, hospitality mostly, or service-based brands build their customer connection through this. And I started a school group where I'm dropping courses in there and little mini classes to help you build your emotional intelligence, your awareness, things like that. I'm going to drop that link in the comment, but it is called the Making Ripples for Customer Experience. But I use the CX instead of spelling out customer experience. So making ripples and CX, making ripples in customer experience. And I am loving this process. I am loving building this business. I'm excited about taking this globally, right? Taking it to other countries, but I'm starting off by going to Curacao, and I'm going to be offering some lunch and learns there with the workshops that I have created. And if you join that community on school, you will have also access to information to help you grow with the customer connection in your business. So make sure that you check that out also. Let me check my notes and see where I am missing. Okay, let me share this also. A lot of times people ask me, how can I afford to travel and be a global entrepreneur as an entrepreneur, right? Well, one of the things is I had to set my lifestyle up for this. This is not something I rolled out the bed one day and was like, I'm going to do this lifestyle. I actually had to set my lifestyle up for this. So back about 5 years ago, my car was wrecked. This is an example of what I did. But I knew I did not want to purchase another car because I didn't want to be stuck. I wanted to start living and traveling more. And I didn't want to have a car payment. That car was actually paid off and it was like my baby. So nothing could replace it. And so what I opt to do is I opt to get FlexCard. Now, FlexCard is a program, if you have not heard it, you can rent the car by the month. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime. You can trade the car in for different occasions. So and everything is included, your insurance and everything in the price that they give you. So I do FlexCard. So example, when I go to travel, I turn that car in. Now I have no car payment. I use that money to rent a car in the other country. So I'm kind of transferring my bills per se from one location to another. Now it took time to get there, of course, like I said, because when I go to other countries, especially if you're going for more than 2 weeks, right? You want a car. You don't want to be stuck anywhere. So I'm able now to use that to my advantage of not purchasing a car by renting a car when I'm in the United States, and then I rent a car when I'm out of the United States. So it works out for my lifestyle. Might not work out for everyone's lifestyle, but for my lifestyle where I want to travel as a global entrepreneur, it works out. The other thing that I did was I have roommates, and my roommates are my children. In this economy, we know that children are moving back home. And so why not use it to your advantage? Right. So because my children, I don't like the word kids, because my children help with the payment of the maintenance of keeping up the house, I'm now able to, even though, the bills do go up when they get here, but I'm able, because the way it's set up now, to travel and that is my way, my time away, right? That is my life away. And I'm actually more productive when I travel than I am at home because there are so many people living here and everybody, just about everybody, works from home. And so everybody's always here. It is a little chaotic sometimes. And I watch my grandson. So when I go travel, I don't have those responsibilities and I don't have other people around. So I would like to stay for 6 months and be very productive in my business. So that is some examples. In food, you instead of shopping here, you're going to shop there. So that is an example on how I'm able to maintain this type of lifestyle that took me some time to get here. And now I am building my business around my lifestyle so that I can continue to travel and not feel like I have to be stuck and only take 2 to 3 weeks a year to travel. So make sure you follow me in the life of a global entrepreneur on YouTube to catch up on that. One of those ways I want to share also that I have been able to build these connections is I am in a Caribbean networking group. So you want to join other international groups so that you can meet people from around the world. So if you join my school, you're going to notice that people from all over are going to be joining there in those rooms, and also in my global entrepreneurs group on Facebook. There you are, Facebook. In my global entrepreneur book on Facebook, there's people from all over the place in here also. But on the school group, we're going to start seeing a lot more people from all over because that is going to be strictly for if you are interested I'm sorry, no, I'm mixing up my two groups. So my school group is for customer experience service-based brands, right? So you want to join that group if that is something you're interested in. And one of my Caribbean is called One Caribbean Business Networking Group. I'm in that group and it's covering all of the Caribbeans. It's bringing the Caribbeans together to network, partner, and collaborate together. So if that's a group you're interested in joining, just go to ocbn.org. Virtually, they do monthly meetings. I go to the virtual monthly meetings, but when I'm going in Curacao, I'm going to be there live. And I'm so excited about that. So, example, if you go to Aruba, they have them there. They're opening up individual spots in all the Caribbean islands. So you just have to check to see if you're Caribbean, if you live in a Caribbean island, is in the OCBN. If not, you can apply to be an ambassador. Think about that. Okay. So make sure you check that out. It has been good. I post on there also daily for a little bit of combination of both. I have an introverts entrepreneurs group in there that you can join from here because you guys are supposed to be introverts in the Facebook group, so you can join in there. And then I also have the service base, which is I don't have a group yet for that one. My group for that one is in school. I've done a lot of talking, so please drop in the comments if you have any questions about anything that I said. And if you are on YouTube watching this or watching the replay, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to watch and get the updates on the In the Lifestyle as a Global Entrepreneur series that will be coming to you soon. All right, so I think that was all of the announcements. So we're going to go into, yep, that is it. So we're making waves and we're making ripples. And I want your vote for which country you would like to know more about that we will go visit while I am on a 6-month tour. So your choices are, there's 4 choices. And your choices are Aruba, Suriname, Barbados, or Tobago. So that is Aruba, Suriname, Barbados, or Tobago. I keep wanting to say Trinidad, but it's not Trinidad, it's Tobago that we're going to. So if you would like to know any more about those 4 islands, drop that you're interested in it. If you are interested in joining school, I will drop that in the comments also. I will also drop the link for OCBN. And join there with me too. So we're going to make this happen. We are going global entrepreneurs building businesses that move with us. We are a mixture of expats, digital nomads, or even as a global entrepreneur, maybe you don't travel, but you have connections around the globe. So make sure you go join those groups. I look forward to growing with you. I hope you look forward to growing with me. I was nervous coming back. You know how us introverts are. I was a little nervous coming back on live, but as you see, it got a little easier as I went along. I just have to do it more often. And I plan on doing that on YouTube. So I'll see you over in YouTube. Make sure you join the groups to get the daily post trainings, support that you want and that you need in your business and in your life. Thank you again for being here with me. I'll see you later. Bye. So I'm going to end YouTube real quick.